Hello, this is welcome to my channel.
I know you read the title. You can read, can't you? Today we're going to be talking about art styles. Okay, so ignore my low quality everything because I'm poor. Okay, first off, art style, quotation mark, stealing, quotation mark. I just voiced a loud quotation mark. Bruh, it's not stealing. Nobody traced your art. Nobody went, oh, this is my art. Put their watermark on it and posted it. If someone takes heavy inspiration from an art style or completely copies it, it's fine. It doesn't kill you. It's not taking your popularity. It's just an art style. I probably copied somebody else's art style with my usually cartoony art style, but it's not their art style. It's a public thing. It's not like your art or your drawing or whatever. It's just the way somebody puts lines on a paper. And there's no copyright over an art style, so legally, what are you gonna do? Tell a lawyer? And usually, somebody takes years to develop their art style. For me, I found it a bit easier because I just went based off a lot of cartoony things like cartoons. But anyway, if somebody says, please don't use my art style, it's fine not to use their art style. And if they say, I worked really hard on this art style, please don't use it, please find a difference in this art style, then follow their rules. It's not that hard to find a similar art style. But if you really, really, really want to use that art style, it's not like it's art stealing. It's just that usually you could find something better. Now let's get on to other types of art styles and topics about them. Number 1, different art styles. I'm going to list as many as I can think of. Realism, cartoony, sketch-like, lineless, black and white art style. That's all I can think of. And if you have any of these art styles and you don't like it, it's perfectly okay to change your art style. As long as you're not stealing art and you have proof that you're not stealing art, nobody's going to think you're stealing art. Except for little Timmy 2469987 on his mom's computer trying to confuse everybody by saying it's stolen art. Look at the watermark, when it's the exact same thing, or it's a really old piece of art and they changed their channel name. But don't listen to Billy, or whatever his name was. He's forgettable. And I saw a YouTuber, I'll list their name right here, but somebody was making fun of her, like, the way she drew lips. Even though her tweening and her drawings were amazing, they were like, oh, her lips are too big. Hey, la 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 la. Never change your art style because Billy2479 said something about how the lips looked, or how the eyes looked, or oh, those ears look weird. It doesn't matter. It's not killing anybody. It's not going to cause Timmy to flop over dead and curl up like a bug. Nobody's dying. Timmy didn't die. Hopefully not, and if he did, hopefully somebody misses him because I'm not gonna. Also, if anybody says your art style isn't art, bruh, if you spit on a paper and then smear it around, that's art. If you tip over a bucket of sands, for some reason that's considered art since that actually happened. Everything can be art. Woodworking is art. Stoneworking is art. Frickin', you could vomit in a plate, draw on it, and it be art. You could literally, this is art. I'm editing right now, and I'm talking into a thing, and then I'm editing out the parts I don't like. But still, it's considered art. Everything is art. So don't let Timmy on mom's phone annoy you about it, because what is he going to get later in life? A job application? What's he going to prove? That he was amazing at art and got popular on YouTube for it? No, he's going to show his mediocre grades and then get hired for a 9-to-5 office job and get paid $2 an hour, barely minimum wage, and die with his wife and kids that never loved him. I went too far there, didn't I? Anyway, listen, everything is art, but sometimes people get way too much recommendation and popularity for it. Know that dude who tipped down a bucket of sand and got $1 billion for it? Like Hawk Tua Girl? Hawk Tua Girl said Hawk Tua into a thing. Now she's a millionaire, or something. She's on podcasts. Everything is art. I'm saying that. If you don't like your art, if you think it's not art or if you think it's bad art, no such thing as bad art. You can't have bad art. No such thing as bad art. Just different art. Anyway, I'm also running out of time, so bye!